can't even go out there if I want.
Yeah.
Straight locked down to heaven, man. He's like, I deserve a punishment. He's all in tears. Yeah, because the scripture do say, it is impossible for those who were once enlightened, that have tasted the gift of the Holy Ghost, to, if they fall away, to bring themselves to repentance. That's your ultimate vow. You can't break with Yahweh Shai. You put your hand in the cloud. That was a vow that
you entered into the life. You entered into the covenant.
Which is a contract.
That's the contract. So if you break the contract, you out. You out, man. That's the terms and you got to read the terms and conditions. You know, you just signed the contract. You didn't even read the terms and conditions. How many times has
that's just like, and that's when, brothers fall out, fucking up a yum. Fucking
he didn't read the terms and conditions.
He just seen the glitter and glam. He just seen the spark, the glow of an Israelite. Fucking didn't even last a year, or last a year. 2 years. Yeah, it was very short.
Because I know he was in there. Oh really? Yeah. I thought it was like months.
I had got in there in like 3 weeks, yeah. But I was fucking speaking.
Well, how many times does this come up? Luke 9:62. And Yahweh said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. That's part of the terms and conditions, man. That's part of the contract right there. That's why it says cling to the Lord, whether you go to the right hand or to the left. Whether you on fire or whether you messing up or getting weak or getting hell put on you or whatever the case may be. Whether it's good or whether it's bad. Cleave to the Lord. You don't depart. You don't fucking depart, man. Go ahead.
There's Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
You gotta be built for this, man. Through much tribulation. You gotta be a warrior, bro. You gotta be a soldier. It says that this is a war. It's a spiritual war, man. So you gotta be a fighter, man. And it's not about being, hey, it says not many wise, not many mighty. It's not about how big your muscles are or how smart you are. It's about your spirit, man. Hey, you might see this weak little, you might look at him and be like, oh, this guy ain't shit. But really in his spirit, in his mind, man, he's mighty. Alright, all kind of people running up on him, saying they're gonna kill him. He's just right there reading the scripture, condemning people. And you're just like, man, this guy's puny.
Colossus.
But yeah, but really in his spirit, he's a mighty man.
Colossus is like a little boy, he's a teenager. He's a little boy, and then he just battled up to that big building.
See?
But when you watch the X-Men about the story of him, he's a little boy getting fucked with, and then he understood that he got that faith, that power. Then he becomes that big metal dude.
See?
But he can change back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
This is Hebrews 10:35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward.
This is our confidence, right? Because we got the big guns in our corner, man. So if you cast that away, that's you casting away your confidence, man. Then what do you have? You don't have no strength. Our strength is in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai. All right? We know angels encamp around us. We know the Lord controls everything.
For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of Yahweh, ye might receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him.
Man. Hey. And the just shall live by faith, man. That means you believe in this word. But if any man shall draw back, the Lord ain't dealing with you. The Lord ain't got no, what are you doing for the Lord, man? Hey, it says that he's an austere man. Remember about the talent? When the guy with one talent, he was like, I knew that they were an austere man. Yahweh Shai's like a pimp, man. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you knew I was an austere man.
Yeah. He said, reaping where I have not sown, meaning you did all the work, and he comes and gets all the glory for it.
Yeah.
You knew this.
I knew this, punk bitch. That's pretty much what he's saying.
Yeah.
You knew this. Oh, fuck.
He said, thou wicked and slothful servant.
This is verse 39. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
And perdition is destruction.
Yep, that's right.
So we believe. We have confidence in the Lord, man. Hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, with the Lord, all things are possible, man. That's why we do it. That's why we do this.
That's right.
All right? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, if we're of that number, will deliver us from temptation. Will deliver us from the hand of the wicked one, man. From Esau, Edom, the devil. And the Lord's going to destroy his ass. All right, we love to see this place shut down, man. We love to see people catching hell. That just because it's prophecy being fulfilled. It means we're moving right along.
Yep. It's necessary evil.
Yep. Necessary evil. Look, yeah, that's something to wrap your head around. Necessary evil.
Yep.
Hey, the Lord is darkness and light, man.
Yep. Good and evil.
Good and evil.
That's something you Christians will never wrap your head around, man.
Yep.
Never.
John Dope Fiend.
What the is evil? He said he created both.
Yep. Hey, get that. Get it. Hurry up. Proverbs 16:4, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. Even the wicked for the day of evil. What else does it say about the wicked?
Psalm 17:13.
Come on, get Psalm 17 and 13.
He said he created the wicked for himself. That's heavy, man.
This is Isaiah 45 and 7.
There it is, 45 and 7.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua do all these things. See, the Lord is a G, man. I'm gonna read it like this. Look, this is the Lord, man. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right, you can't mess with the Most High, man. He's undefeatable. All right, he's undefeated, man. What do you got?
Psalm 17. There's Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Which is thy sword. So he created Esau for what? To be his sword. We'll get Isaiah the 10th chapter.
Got a quick one.
Yep.
This is 1 Samuel 2 and 6. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up.
Yep.
So the Lord, He's the one killing. People think it's Satan. You know, there's some wicked spirit, demons. It's the Most High.
Hey, and it is, but the Most High is ordaining it.
Yep. It's the Most High. He's saying, you know what? Smite that motherfucker.
Yep. Yep.
He goes and tells Satan. He goes and tells Satan. Because it's a chain of authority. You know. So the Lord, He's going to say, hey, get somebody to go kill that motherfucker.
That's why when you read the prayer of the Lord, it says, "Let Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." And that's why you got the elites on top, and then you got their underlings all the way down to the bottom, right? That's why you got a rank and file in the truth. You know, businesses, corporations. You got presidents, you got leaders, heads, generals, all these different things, because order comes from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You can't live without it.
He created it.
Why you think Esau has a motto called order out of chaos? He'll cause shit to happen and then come in with the order. Right? But you can't live without order. There's got to be some type of order. If you had nothing but chaos, the world nothing would get done. Everybody would just be through.
It'd be an idiocracy.
Well, that's what we're getting ready to see. We're getting ready to see that, a world without order. And you're going to see what that brings. We're going to witness firsthand what pure chaos does to the earth. It's going to cause all these nations to be flinging hailstones at each other. Flying swords, man. You people don't understand, man. Y'all gonna know though. The Lord's gonna learn you. You gonna learn today.
There's Isaiah 10 and 1.
Nope, 10 and 5.
Oh, sorry. There's Isaiah 10 and 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
Right there. That's the wicked man. That's who the Lord is using to rule over us right now. The rod of the Assyrian, which is the so-called white man. Esau, right? The devil is the Bible. The rod in his hand, the rod and the staff in his hand is the Lord's indignation. Read it, keep going.
I will send him against an hypocritical nation and against the people of my wrath. Will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
Yeah, because what does it say about the scriptures? That they love to hear the word of God, but they will not do it. Okay? They talk about how much they love the Most High and the scriptures and how they're religious and all this stuff, but you tell them the truth and they don't want it. The Lord, like, all right, you love me so much, the Lord sends the prophets to extend that hand, and you don't want the truth, you don't want the real understanding. There's all, like, you have people that may understand a lot of things, but there's always a stumbling block. You can't there's something that you can't get, whether it's the mark of the beast. You know, pick one, pick a stumbling block. Alright, Israelites being scattered among the nations, that's a big one. A lot of you Israelites can't get that, man. But guess what? In Genesis, it said the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and what did they do? They utilized them, man.
Yes,
Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. There's no new. So if the sons of God back then were doing that, how much more now? And Jacob they was just off, man. Well, they just off, wilding out, dealing with the nations, having their way, having fun.
Yeah, it's not wicked to do with the other nations. It was just the customs that came forth from that. You know what I mean?
The reason why they came down so hard on that was because that was causing them to be going off, man.
Worshiping their deities. It even happened to Solomon, which is Yahushai.
Yep.
You know, what did he do? He built an idol for one of his concubines.
Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff. It even says in like I don't know if it's Wisdom of Solomon or Songs, one of them that said, I gave myself to no madness and folly. And he knew it, and so he went into everything. He had all righteousness, and then he started going into all the madness.
Yeah, that 360 degrees.
Yeah. That's how you know that's the Lord, man.
That's what we're participating in right now as well, because we done fucked up our whole life, and now we're coming back into the right hand.
Yep.
So to understand how to be a perfect God, because that's what we were created to be. The Israelites, we were created to be the image of Yahweh Shem Yahushai on the earth.
Yep. This is we're coming into the fullness of the dispensation of the gospel.
Yep.
Because we have all these past things that we read about, and so we understand what happens when you're not serving the Lord. We understand what happens when we go on. Look at what we're surrounded with. Look at what's going on. It says in the scriptures in 2nd Ezra, it says when these things come, then shalt thou well understand. So we see the destruction. Hey man, it's gonna be fried into your head, man.
Well, man, I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna no.
Oh man, I have to get this real quick.
When you seeing people getting slaughtered and cut to pieces and fucking all manner of wickedness going on out in these streets, man. Little kids getting stomped out, all kinds of madness going on in the streets. All right, the kingdoms rising against each other, the missiles being flung all over the world, man. You see all these things, hey man, the fear of the Lord is going to be seared in you.
2nd Ezra 6:20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together.
Yep. So we're all going to see the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And if we be saved, we're just going to be praise the Lord, man.
They shall see all together. Like everybody.
Oh yeah.
Nations and ales. It's going to be like they live. The glasses are going to get put on. Everybody's just going to bug the fuck.
Hey, it says all nations shall see him. When Yahweh Shai comes, that's going to be it. Everybody's going to know, because the word's already been preached.
It's going to be heavy, bro.
So when Yahweh Shai reveals himself, hey, then they're going to know that a prophet was among them. Everybody's going to say, they were right. Oh no. That's why we're praising the Lord right now. That's why we're doing the things we're doing right now, because we see this thing coming.
Yeah.
We know this is real, man. We know this is going to happen.
Yeah, it's real.
We know Yahweh Shai is coming. What do you got?
That's the moment. That's it.
That's it on now. Go back to 2nd Ezra 16.
Back in 2nd Ezra 16 and 22, For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The tree shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grape shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another, and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves, and in the clefts of the rocks. As in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives.
So what does that sound like? That sounds like utter destruction, man. Hey, it says in the scriptures, the remnant the Lord is slain with the sword.
Yep.
Get
the sword of him that's set up on the
go to the 13th chapter and start at the top.
This is 2nd Ezra 13:1. And it came to pass, after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And it beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the 4 winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Hey, John Doe. So if everybody's dead.
I thought you see him.
No. So if everybody's dead, Yahushua was. This is the battle right here. This is Armageddon. All right. Do you know what Armageddon means? It's Armageddon. It means mountain of troops. All right. And I know you're gonna come back with some madness. Hey, save your fingers. Don't get hurt. Give me Revelation, the 12th chapter, the war in heaven, Mama Michelle. This is what this is talking about. Well, I know. Let's get the other one first, and then go into 19, and then go into Isaiah 34, and then come back.
It's Revelation 12:7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels.
And you know who the dragon is? The dragon is Esau Edom, man.
The dragon is the madman.
Yep, the madman. Yeah.
It says the madman it's a sword and a dragon.
Yep. That's Esau Edom, man.
And it's red.
That's the devil.
I don't know if y'all could see it,
Give me Revelation the 6th chapter.
but it's Snap. I believe they're a German house music, but they're Jakes, and it shows you that the album was called The Madman's Return, and Slovakia, and it's a sword, a red sword with the red dragon. So come on, man, this is subliminal messaging. You know?
That shows you that the elite know who they are, John Ho.
It's a sword and it's a red dragon. Esau's blessing was a sword.
Hey, we're gonna come.
Man, the scriptures call him the serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, the devil,
And Satan.
and
And Satan. Look at everything he's doing to the earth, man. That's why it says in Job 9:24, if not, where and who is. If Esau Edom is not the devil, if it ain't the so-called white man, tell me, where and who is he? Who is he looking at? You point him out. Alright? What does it say? What does it say? I'm going to tell you what it says. I'm going to read it to you. Because your doctrine is the doctrine of men. We speak the doctrine of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, sir, John Ho. We'll start calling you that from now on. John Ho.
What did you say about Belshazzar? You said you have the wisdom of the holy gods in them.
Yep. Hey, John Ho. Is Babylon the Great America? Hey, man, I want you to make a video.
You got the biggest ITR. Good Samaritans, wherever the fuck they are, they all did a lesson saying that Babylon the Great was the Vatican, bro.
Hey, I know where they got that from, too. I know where they got that from.
Vatican isn't even 7,000 square miles. You know?
And it is not a top trade industry on the earth.
Hell.
Well, who's trading? Where is all the nations trading goods? All these souls of men with the Vatican, with Italy at all. Period.
Yeah, with Italy at all. Because Vatican City is just like a small street inside of Italy.
Inside of Rome.
Yeah, which is Italy.
The capital, right? Which is just a small portion of Italy.
Italy is something else.
And there ain't nothing great about Italy. So this is Babylon the Great. And what do they say about America? Make America great again?
Yeah.
The greatest country on earth? That great city? John Doe, do you agree that Babylon is America? I want you to make a video, man. Break these scriptures down in video format. I want to see you. Like that one, the potty mouth preacher. I make my ass very available.
Yeah, because brother mentioned "Make America Great Again." When you go into the word "MAGA," it means in Latin it means witch or mage. So that shows this what the elites use. You know that they thought that phrase out. You know for it to make that
get sort of this catch, so you get stuck in it.
Yeah. So that's like a form of witchcraft.
Yeah, Esau loves that shit. It's all about that catchphrases, catchy tunes, jingles that get stuck in your head. That way you're driving down the street, you know, and something you heard on TV, like a commercial, might pop in your head because they're singing a song about it. This is Isaiah 14:3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? Now, is America not an oppressive force on the earth? Has America not been oppressing Israel and all these nations for 100 years now? Alright? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. Alright? This is not Satan. This is talking about Babylon the Great. America. Alright? Who for no reason will send 50 Tomahawk cruise missiles to Syria and blow it up, man. They'll have some fake chemical attack, which it came out. It came out that chemical attack was bogus. That it was all fucking fake. But Trump's fucking missiles weren't fake. Them shits was real. And they blew the shit out of Syria Syrian civilian, regular ass people like you and me. Blew them up. Vaporized.
Cant Williams, he said, have y'all ever seen in a black military
uniform, gun? We not killing that military. We're killing them.
Yeah. So they blowing niggas away right now, turbines.
Yeah, coming out the house with an AK and some sandals. It's so bad you got little kids running around with AKs with bombs strapped to them.
And they'll demonize them. Look at these little terrorist kids. These little children gotta defend themselves, man. Their dad might be sick, old. Their mom might be,
He probably witnessed his mom get raped by troops earlier at a young age. And then that hatred came in. So I'm picking up a gun, man.
They're in the right. They're actually doing something righteous. Okay.
Hey, what shows you that? Look at all you fucking Trump supporters that thought you were doing something righteous when you were protesting, and then they called you terrorists.
Yep.
And you had that guy crying because they were arresting him, calling him a terrorist. But I thought you were just standing up for your rights. You were just standing up for your freedom. What do you think those fuckers are doing? Only difference is they're eating missiles. Difference between you and Jake, you going to prison, Jake getting lead. This is verse 5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. Oh, that video with the kangaroo? They got kangaroos ganging up on Esau, running up on him.
There was a video I seen where there's a little Edomite baby right standing at a zoo.
Yeah, and the tiger.
Nah, it was polar bear.
Oh, God.
He comes swimming in his hand, goes like literally, the glasses are there, rip his fucking head off.
Hell yeah.
Because these animals know that you Edomites are the fucking devil. They're in tune with the spirit.
And that's why I talked about you'll be in league with the stones of the field.
It says in the kingdom, our children are going to play in the cockatrices. Our children are going to be playing with poisons. Our children are playing with lions. And they're going to know better, like we say, okay? But let it be a fucking Elamite or Edomite going like the croc hunter. Let that nigga Irwin in that day go looking for some prizes.
Hey, he already got harpooned by a stingray. Hey, how ironic is that? Yo, he's like one of the least dangerous things he's ever fucked with. Killed him.
Those brothers in Ohio, going to the wicked, they did a lesson. I forget where they were at. They were in like the woods or somewhere. And like hella animals were like coming up to them like hella nice, bro. And the brother did a lesson on it about the animals being in league with us, man.
It says, verse 7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Oh, but after 1,000 years of all this quietness, Satan's going to be released. Come on, dude.
We're in those 1,000 times.
Yeah.
It's roaming right now.
We're already going through all this, man. Make a video, John. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. See, you're the wicked. You're Satan, man. You're the devil. The Lord's getting ready to put you down, man. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. All right, the grave, death, destruction. God.
This is this is Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the day that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets.
Hey, and who are the dead? Okay?
The nations, man.
These are the nations. Anyone that's not written in the book of life are the dead.
Yeah, because that scripture goes into the dead of the
Go ahead.
the saints and them that fear thy name small and great. Here's the point. And shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Yep.
The sun.
And a lot of you Israelites are dead, man. It says, even all the chief ones of the earth, it has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Okay, so that's the dead. All these different nations are being stirred up to meet thee at thy coming, man. Alright? That new world order that you're coming with, the Lord is stirring up all these nations to meet you at your coming. That's why it says when you think you're going to eat, when you think you're about to establish this new world order, the Lord is going to rain fire upon your ass, man. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art they become like unto us? Alright? Because you see what's happening to America. Alright? America is breaking down. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Hey man, and I work factory jobs. And this one thing I've noticed about all these different factories I've been in, they're all breaking down. They can't get any of their fucking machines to run for a day, man. They're constantly having to fix it. Constantly having to bring mechanics coming to fix their shit, man. So this whole thing is breaking down, man. All your wickedness is catching up to you, running these plants 24 hours a day. All right? Ain't nothing meant to just be ran forever like that, non-stop.
Let's say some of the worst roads. Some of the worst roads are out there in Antioch, California. You drive your car there, from there. You fucking up your whole suspension, your alignment. And then here in Modesto, you got the old county jail. They had to shut that bitch down because the infrastructure, man, it was totally deteriorating.
Yep.
Now they got a new jail out there in the guts by the Florida by the golf office. You know, but this one right here, this closed the fuck down. This is all, it's condemned because bars on the metal and supplying the gate. That's what that scripture means by the worms covering them.
Yep. America's breaking down.
Yep.
Like a decomposing body gets broke down. So America's already dead. It's decomposing.
Yep.
America died when this fucking this Federal Reserve started printing funny. Yep. You know what they did after the gold standard died? They went to oil. That's when the petrodollar was created. And then they used that as an excuse to go to war with these other countries for their oil.
OPEC. The OPEC countries.
That's why they want to fuck up Iran. Yep.
Venezuela is trying to Asher. And the scriptures say that, you know, that them is full of oil. That land is full of oil. They got the most oil in all the world. They're number one of the OPEC countries. They got more than Israel. They got more than Russia. They got more than all these countries. But guess what? America said you can't sell your fucking oil. That's why they're countries shit. That's why Trump and them were bumping heads with Maduro.
Yep.
are over there with their foot on Jake's neck, man. Jake's land in your hometown, you know how the fuck you can run things.
Yep.
That's why Esau gotta be washed up, man.
Yep. It said he would possess the dwelling places that are not his. This is verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Make a video. Break that down. What's that talking about, man? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, which are the Israelites. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, which are the Israelites. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man?
Real quick, where it says, I will send the congregation to the sides of the north. That's also talking about America now. You know, because here it is in North America, it's where the majority of the Israelites are. So he has this.
Yep, it says, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Not Satan, alright?
Is this the man?
Is this the man that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? Which are you Israelites, man?
Everything here is a prison. And the school system, that's a prison.
Yep.
The universities, that's a prison. Okay? All this media is to trap your mind, that's a prison. The food, everything here is a prison. Okay? And then there's actual fucking prisons. Where Jake began fucking falsely accused, thrown in these actual prisons. And then it comes out, you know, he'll have the case closed. You can't go into the case to prove this man's innocence. He just got brought in there to his time. You know? Esau don't give a fuck. And there's a lot of times where Esau knows that you're innocent, but because they have a deadline to fight and catch the criminal, he'll pin the shit on you. Like in the world, these cops, they sprayed up a party, and they wanted to pin the street up this. They said, we smell gunpowder.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was, hey, this is a true story. We laugh about it now.
He was getting ready to cuff me.
Yeah.
He grabbed me up. He was putting my hands behind my back. I smelled gunpowder. I seen some gloves over there. I seen you drop some gloves. That's what he told me. He said he seen me drop. I wasn't wearing no gloves.
Yeah.
Hey, that shows you I'm an Israelite, though.
Yeah. And I came out the guts and I told him, like, I rebuked the cop. Bro, that was the spirit of the Lord. Because as soon as I rebuked this nigga, he took his hands off, he darted his car.
He dipped out fast. Come to find out that the shooting was them.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? When he said there was a see-through gloves and shit, they probably put some shit there.
Yeah, he was probably already ready to pin some shit on.
He probably had a gun and some gloves right
He had some gloves he was at the range with earlier that day, popping his 9 on.
Yeah, the scripture saying that the accuser of our brethren shall be cast down, which is Esau, man.
Yep, the devil, man. Which that word devil goes back to accuser, slanderer, deceiver. Right? And that's what they're going to do to us?
Yep. Hell yeah. Yeah. Heavy.
This is Job 20:19. Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away a house which he builded not, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Hey, The Lord stirreth up the dead to meet thee at thy coming. Somebody go into Isaiah 34. We're going to read about the battle of Armageddon. And it's called Zephaniah 3 and 8. First get Zephaniah 3 and 8. Zach, see, you, man, you people come with the doctrine of men. Look at how we come. We come out the book, man.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Who's the prey? Alright, go ahead.
For my determination is to gather the nations.
Gather the nations. Doesn't it say the Lord's going to rule over the nations with a rod of iron? Go ahead.
That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of your jealousy. Go ahead.
There's Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Real quick, Joel 3 and 14. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Yahweh's judgment, man. Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, man.
I'm a God one.
I'm a God one.
I was saying. For behold, in those days, and in that time, I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Yahweh. I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage.
Whoa, who's that? That's a plead with them there for my people, for my heritage. Go ahead.
Yep. Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Dang, who did that? Who took so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans and ran a transatlantic slave trade, scattering throughout all the lands? Who, through the Balfour Declaration, went in to the land of Israel and took it over and parted it with the Ishmaelites and the Elamites? Who did that?
Look at all the slave ships. They were funded and they are named and funded by Amalek, man. And bro, the elder Yeshua, he did a video showing you all the list of the slave ships, bro. And there had to have been at least like 30,000, 40,000, but more hundreds of thousands of slave ships. Son wants to say that. Well, there was millions of Jews. You know, millions of Israelites, man, that went into slavery. Goddamn singing They're bug outs. You know, hey, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You know, this man just got all kinds of spirits on him. Bro, we did the work in San Jose, right? And there was a demon. Bro, this demon came with like a stinger. He had like a blade. And he was like, fuck you Israelites. Remember? What did he say? He said something like that. Bro, he already knew what we were before anything. He walked by the camp. He was an Edomite, like just straight up in the spirit, saying like if we said something to this guy, he would have came up and tried to stick with us, bro. Fuck you Israelites. He was on the other side of the street. These spirits know. Okay. These spirits know. That That's why when that spirit came to that man, when they tried to rebuke the demon, the demon was like, man, who the fuck is you? He's like, I know Yahweh Shai. I know this man. I forget who it was, Paul. He's like, I know him. I know Yahweh Shai, but who the fuck is you? You know, the demons know spirits. They're actually connected to the spirit on the left hand. That's why the demons come fuck with us.
Isaiah 34:3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Upon the people of my curse, Idumea. You look that up, that's Edom. Okay?
Yeah, Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom.
Alright.
That's why when you read the Maccabees, the Edomites that were like more than Alexander the Greeks, they called the Edomites that were still
So you see right there, that's Armageddon. Alright, mountain of truth. Place of truth. Armageddon.
Those are the Nordic concubines. We're gonna have spiritual power to beautify.
That's it. We'll go ahead and end on that.